Hello, my name is Jeremy, 35 years old, average man, no kids, never married, $50,000 of debt to my name, and I decided to quit my job. Now, in the last video, I may have given you the wrong impression. I'm not quitting my job today. A year from now, or at least the last video, which was July 14th, 2025, I will be quitting my job in a year from then, and these videos are to document that journey. I don't recommend anyone quitting their job outright without some kind of income to supplement them. Unless you're in, of course, some harmful or illegal situation, I do recommend you quit that job immediately. But this video right here is not about any of that. None of those things. It's about the why. Why am I quitting my job? Now, I won't beat around the bush. The reason why I'm quitting my job, the reason why I'm leaving is purpose. It's the same reason why I joined and left the military. It's the same reason why you can make $1 million and be unfulfilled, and the same reason why you can make $10 and be fulfilled. And my purpose is being of use. It's being of service. If you are feeling that pull to leave your job, it might be because your purpose is not aligned with your job. So I was going to go into the good things about my job first, because of course my job has good things, and I'm sure your job may have good, even great things. But I don't think that's super helpful, because good and great things at a job are just perks. And I don't think it's very healthy long-term to have a job that's misaligned with your goals, your purpose, for the perks. Also, these perks can make you feel ungrateful if you're leaving them, if you're leaving a job that has these perks, and that's awesome higher levels of baloney. Don't believe that. So I would like to go into the specific elements of my job that are misaligned with my own purpose. And two disclaimers before we get into this. First thing is, just because it doesn't work for me doesn't mean that this is a bad company. I have my own ideals of what a bad company is and the monikers of that, the traits of that, but we're not going to go into that right now. We're trying to be super specific, super focused here. Also, and this is big, and I think that you should truly consider this. Your job does not have to nurture your purpose. You can seek to advance your personal, creative, romantic, whatever parts of your life. You can nurture that on your personal time. It does not have to be in your job. That beautifully leads into an issue with my job, something particular. The 24-hour schedule. To be able to nurture any other aspect of your life, you need the time to do it. I don't really get that. For me, I'm salary. I'm at the job Monday through Friday. I'm expected to be there on the weekdays and contactable on the weekends. My personal cell phone is given out to clients for after hours needs. That wasn't necessarily given to me in the front end of the first interviews, and it wouldn't really matter. At that time, I was quite desperate for a job, so it didn't matter. And I was, and still am, the most eligible bachelor this side of the Mississippi. Don't have a goldfish to worry about, but that was a season of my life. And life, your life, my life, everyone's life, they can have different seasons. At that point, I was willing and able to give every second to a company. That season's over. Now, there's plenty of companies, there's plenty of jobs and positions that this is kind of the norm. You are accessible all the time for clients and whatever needs that they need. But that normally comes with a higher income, and that's not what I'm getting. That access to you all the time, there's a sacrifice there, and you're paid for that sacrifice, and you should be. And to the next one, the ceiling, the job ceiling. Because of my special height advantage, ceilings are very rarely an issue for me, but this is a little different, a job ceiling. There is no upward mobility, no further learning. My current role is the highest I can go. After 3 years, I pretty much have a PhD in this job. There's nothing else to learn. The only way in this job, because it's tech-based, is to upgrade the tech or the software that we use. And this job is very unwilling to do that. And that also translates into the pay. There is a senior employee. He's in my position, same position. He's been there for 15 years. He's the personal friend of the CEO. and we make the same amount. Now, you may be wondering, why am I always talking about money? These jobs, they look at you and they wonder how much you will make them, how much you will cost them. If you're not doing that yourself, you're at a disadvantage. When they pay you very little, that means they value you very little. Knowing that the job that you have, that you will never change the work, you will never learn anything new, and you will not get paid much more for the work that you do, is a very dark 5 to 7 year plan. Finally, there's leadership, and this is pretty important because it's kind of the foundation for everything else. The CEO's job is to develop the culture of a company and its vision. This company works fine. It's honestly $1 million company. But as an employee, I don't know the direction. I don't know if we're expanding, contracting. I don't know if we're going to be sold in the next 3 to 5 years. I will tell you though, I've had evidence of each of those, and that wasn't intentionally given by the CEO. There hasn't been one company meeting, there hasn't been one company email given about the direction, the future at all. Radio silence. All these factors and a lot more, honestly, but these were the big ones, left me and all the other employees feeling adrift. I've talked with them, I've conversed with them. There's not one person in this company that is optimistic about their outlook here. But to be honest, I've always known that I was going to be leaving this company. I have always had some aspirations of more. But it was easy to be complacent, and I felt myself being more and more complacent. And we all do it. We accept mediocrity. We lower our standards. I know that I do it. It's a trait of mine, being a classic middle child, of being very willing to repress my wants and my desires. Being in a family of 6, being in a military of millions, it was easy to push that all down. And I know that for me, I do it because not so deep down, I feel like I don't deserve it. That I don't deserve anything. Except one thing. Death. That is the one thing that no one can take from you. None of us get out alive. Yeah, I know that's heavy. But the upside, there is an upside, is that you don't have to deserve something to want it. When you've worked hard enough to achieve that thing, that is the instance that you deserve that thing. The person I'm working to become, and the places I'm working to go to, I will earn them. All it takes is time and pain. And time and pain are ingredients for growth. So that's my why. That's the reason. My purpose is to be useful in a company like this, in a job like this. I don't feel useful, so I don't want to be there. Now I know a lot of my mindset friends out there think that your purpose is too woo-woo. Talking about your purpose is too woo-woo, is too emotional. But I promise you, those that achieve so much success, you can name a ton of them. There's the Alex Hormozis, there's the Chris Does, there's the Tony Robinsons. They have aligned their purpose with their success. So I promise you that is a technique that compounds and multiplies. And if they can do it, you and I can do it. So that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. Again, if you stayed this long, I'm trying to shore up the times, to minimize the run times. I'm really working on that. But until the next one, thank you so much for being here. I wish you love, peace, see ya.